Hello and welcome
Ooh.
to a very special Halloween episode, in episode 9 of Tales of Terramir campaign. Uh, I'm Wes. I'm not going to be able to contain that
Commit.
the whole
Do it.
time. I'm a Savamil Donkier, and I'm the game master. No, I'm Wes Ford. I'm the game master. This is our special Halloween episode. Let's do our introductions.
Hey, I'm Mike Dones. I play Gemma Ashenlight, human sorceress.
Hey, I'm Hannah Nye, and I'm playing Willa Ketawhistle, Gem Dragonborn Blood Hunter.
A very spooky hello, friends. I'm Rob Parkinson. I'm playing Grazik Shikali, the Pangenan assassin.
And I'm Justin Kirkwood. I'm playing Anton Darghost, who's a human fighter.
We are now Twitch affiliates, which is
Selling out.
awesome. Yeah, if you subscribe to our channel, which is currently 20% off, you can watch us ad-free, use our unique emotes and chat, get access to private Discord channels. We have a Discord now. You should definitely join that either way, and with benefits to come in the future. And if you have an Amazon Prime subscription, you can subscribe to us for free. Just subscribe. Just remember to reapply your subscription every month. And if you're just a follower, no worries. You can still watch and chat with us live. As always, you can also watch us on YouTube or listen to recordings of our shows on your favorite podcast platforms at least a few days after the episode is streamed. Any donations to the show are also greatly appreciated as well and go a long way to help with our monthly production costs. So just navigate to the tips panel on our About tab if you'd like to help us out. Pending any life events, as always, we stream new episodes of this show on Twitch every other Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Be sure to follow us on social media and join our new Discord server. Link to that is under our About tab as well. All right, let's get into our adventures and continue our stories and the tales of Terramir.
Spiders crawling. Ghosts. Spooking.
All right. We're obviously talking.
Ambience.
Yes. So, everyone, welcome. Where we last left off on the Tales of Terramir. While making their way to Oaktown using the Imperial Road, they stopped at the Post Farm and Inn, where they were able to dine within the prestigious Divine Flavors restaurant. Anton transformed, however, into a werewolf against his will, revealing the source of his recent behavior along the road, since he was attacked by a similar lycanthrope in the cellar of the Stonewall Manor. Willa rose to meet him, yelling at the diners around them to run away quickly. As they scattered outside, they eventually knocked out Anton in his werewolf form, and he returned back to his normal human self. Savamil revived him back to consciousness. The party then decided to leave Post altogether instead of staying for the night there, and they went camp a few miles north. At Anton's own behest and Garrett's persuasion, the fighter was tied to a tree to prevent any further attacks under the white moon Ria's full light. Whether his pants are down or not, it's up to you to decide. The next morning, they continued traveling along the Imperial Road for the next several days, and Anton's affliction subsided, at least for now. They were attacked by a group of orc raiders who seemed particularly interested in Savamel. This time, Anton was in full control and used his blades against the enemies. Upon approach to the edge of the ancient Rorsia forest, however, something blocked their path. Real quickly, I want to remind you players that the map you have in your possession from the Heron Bog leads you from Oaktown to the Hag's Lair in the forest, where he supposedly received his magic. There was a point last session where I didn't correct, I think, one of you, and just wanted to make sure that was clear. You're also escorting Garrett and his wagon to Oaktown, the first town that you've encountered since you left Maple Crossroads, and you have one of the orcs that you knocked unconscious. You have with you tied to the back of the wagon as a prisoner. We're going to bring ourselves over to the map where you have halted in the forest.
The rope is awesome. On the back.
Little drawn rope there with the orc.
So immersed right now.
I know.
Did anyone? Did we?
Yeah.
Were we able to communicate with the orc? I'm just wondering. I don't remember if that was a thing.
You haven't really, but we can kind of backtrack a little bit if you'd like to.
Oh, I don't want to talk to him. I just want to make sure.
Okay.
We're asking if he was a thief. You can talk with him if he as thieves can.
I don't want to ask him if he's okay or anything. I just was wondering.
I assume you also have sort of been feeding him because it has been a couple days since you captured him. Did you let him starve?
Can I move myself soon?
Yes, you can move yourself wherever you want to be. Yeah, you can all arrange yourself how you want to be. But yeah, at this point, you've been with the orc. He only speaks Orcish and has not been really trying to communicate with any of you, and vice versa. Garrett seems to have halted the wagon here at the site of appear to be 4 barrels blocking the road. He looked down at the rest of you. That's strange. Anyone want to go check that out and move him out of the way?
I'm going to look around for signs of an ambush at these cliffs over here and at the tree line.
Can I do the same thing?
Yes, you can make a perception check.
There's no way this is a trap.
Not at all.
These
Everything
4
looks great.
conspicuous
For the
ass
6,
barrels.
I think everything looks great.
I bet they're full of spiders or something equally spooky.
Anton, you got a 17, and Gemma, you got a 6. Anton, I'll say right now you do have a suspicious feeling, but there's nothing that you can see in detail that calls out anything specific.
All right.
People just
Got the
jump out of
goosebumps.
Not from this distance.
Can I reach out with my mind to see if there's any sentience in any of the barrels?
Can you do that?
I've got telepathy up to 60 feet. It doesn't say whether or not I need to see them. That's your call.
I'll say you can focus on an area and try and reach out, and using your minds, you focus and you don't sense any sentience around the barrels.
I'm not sensing any sentience around the barrels. With my mind.
I look around, make sure no one suspicious is around watching, and I want to hold out my hand and cast Mage Hand and see if I can maybe give it a little push. Maybe this one directly in front of me.
The barrel?
Yes.
Careful, Jim.
And you have the range on that?
10,
15, 20, 25. You do.
Yeah.
30 feet or reach it. Be able just enough to kind of tap it. Yeah, you reach out with your mage hand. Do you want to describe what that looks like?
Yeah, it just looks like an ethereal sort of light blue, pale blue hand. It kind of manifests itself halfway, like 15 feet away, as it kind of is moving towards the barrel. And when it gets there, it kind of gives it a little shove.
You're able to put a little bit of pressure on the barrel, and it doesn't seem to be too heavy or filled with too much. And you're able to sort of tip it a bit. Nothing's happening.
I'll turn to the others and say, it doesn't seem like it's full of anything.
Can I head over and kind of like look for traps, tripwires, just kind of step like 5 feet away from them, just kind of give them an
Absolutely. Razik, why don't you go ahead and roll a perception check?
Perception check.
You should send the orc out there.
That's going to be a nat 1, sir.
Oh no!
Razik got a nat 1. There, you don't see anything. You just see 4 barrels.
Damn. These are barrels, all right. Full of something, I'd wager as well.
She'll take out her maul and go up to one and just kind of poke it with her maul to push it over.
Oh, Willa, as you step forward, however, there is a tripwire that snaps right in front at your foot, where Razik wasn't able to see it, and a net collapses and falls on Razik and Willa over these barrels.
Sorry, the sun was in my eye.
And
Damn it, Gem Dragon.
everyone freeze for a moment. And also, let's give a shout out to Camp Coley. Thanks for showing up.
Thank you.
Woo.
Happy to see all of you. Yeah, so Willa, you step forward, and there was a tripwire there. That snaps, and there's a net above the tree branches that are kind of hanging over the road that collapses and falls on both of you. So I will need both of you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
If I just reverse the polarity of the net.
Nice, Willa.
17. Right.
Okay, you both actually
I'm
make
sorry,
it and are
that
able.
was a dex check, not a dex save. I apologize.
Yes, dex save.
That was a 26.
Even better.
No big deal.
For some reason, Willa, you step forward, you snap the tripwire, the net falls, and you both seem to dodge out of the way just in time to avoid the net falling on you. And it collapses. And all of a sudden, you see a figure bound from the trees above on this sort of cliff 10 feet high. Like leap over with this this magical sort of unnatural power, just hop over and leap onto the bench next to Garrett and attempt to push him off. I need everyone to roll initiative.
He's a freaking ninja.
Great. That orc's going to get dragged behind the way. Well, here goes that orc. 21.
23.
And Anton has a 14.
Okay, just roll an initiative for everyone. All right. Oh, Savamil. Get in there, bud. should say that I am very slow at combat.
It's okay, bud.
I just get so overwhelmed. All right, it's Razik's turn. You're up first. You see this humanoid figure. First glance seems to be human or elf. You can't quite tell at this quick glance, but you see blonde hair and sort of this dark clothing of like dark green and black leathers, bound sort of matrix style, and land in the cart where Garrett is, attempting to sort of take over the reins. And that's your turn. You turn back, and that's your cue.
There's only room enough in this trail for one devilish rogue, and I give him like a smirk, and I'm gonna run up. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna kind of like touch off against the horse as I come with like trying to get him with my psionic dagger as he's like trying to get Garrett off. Question: is Garrett considered an enemy of this newcomer? I would assume yes.
Yes.
But that's up to you. Okay, excellent.
Absolutely.
As for the purpose of having sneak attack, which I would like to do on him right
For
now
sure.
with my first psychic blade, as I come cut across his chest with a 12 to hit.
All right, let's see. That will be a miss.
Damn
So
it.
he dodges out of the way.
Bonus attack.
Well, don't you get advantage too? Oh no, you're not. You're not
Mm-mm,
fighting. I'm
no.
sorry.
Not yet.
Sorry.
But I do get sneak. But my second's going to be a 26 with my bonus action. As I
26
come,
will Yep, 26 will
get
definitely
across
hit.
the center mass. Rake my blade across, and it's going to be 5 sneak and 6 psychic.
Okay.
As I step back 5 feet. And then my turn.
All right, because they are a little higher too. Remember, from the perspective of being on the wagon, you sort of move up and throw 2 daggers up, and one dodges out of the way, and you're able to slam one of them, and you back up. And because of your mobile feat, right, doesn't take an opportunity attack.
Correct.
Awesome. And that's your turn.
Yep, that's my turn.
All right, Gemma is up.
How's he looking?
Pretty cool.
Not you.
Cool and
No, I mean him. I mean, he jumped out of he's doing some
Yeah,
shenanigans
yeah.
stuff. It's pretty
pretty.
spooky.
He's barely scratched.
Oh, okay.
Ouch.
I see
mean-
this altercation on the wagon, and instinctively, Gemma's going to hold her hand out and cast Hold Person on
Ooh.
the guy. I should probably post that, and then roll my stuff because I might blow everyone up.
Or turn us all into plants.
Maybe 17. Oh, that's good though. I think that's good. I made it. But
You
yes,
did make it?
No, I did. Yeah.
Okay.
But
Yeah, because it's 15 and higher. Yep. So you're good.
he has to make a Wisdom saving throw, please. DC 14.
Yes.
You explode Garrett's head. Like, whoops. He's trying to
All
make-
this treasure is ours. I had to do that.
Oops. Guess we'll just take this truck full of gems.
The thief got 13.
Oh, sweet. DC 14.
Yeah, so failed. So you can see as Gemma sort of reaches out with her hand and focuses all her energy, and the thief seems to freeze in place. And anything else you want to do with your turn, Gemma?
No, but I'm still not used to it. I'm kind of holding my hand out, thinking that I'm still like holding him in place when the cast spells
Yeah.
already cast. I'm still trying.
You're
to
almost like
reset it.
surprised that it happened.
Oh shit! I can't
you
believe
know.
that worked.
That worked. Yeah.
And nobody's dead.
So this is crazy. What should I do? I'll cast Quathalia, guide my friends. Let your healing waters protect them, and reaches out and casts Bless at level 1.
Hashtag blessed.
I'm going to give it to Anton, Gemma, and Razik. So since they're in that
Yes,
area.
nice.
You are
Nice.
#blessed.
I feel it.
And Savamil will actually move forward 5, 10, 15, 20. We'll move that way, pulling out his crossbow at the same time, and it goes to Willa.
Willa, with her maul out, will start running towards everyone. She yells out, "Hold on, Garrett!" And as far as she makes it right in front of Butter, as far as she can make it.
Does Garrett get a turn order too?
Yeah, Garrett should get a turn order, especially now. So let me give that to him.
Feed him to the orc. We haven't fed that orc in days. He's ravenous.
Garrett's last
It's
now.
like, Jesus Christ. Mike.
These last 2 weeks have been hard on Gemma. She's really turned
Had
quite
enough of
feral.
everyone's shit.
All right, so what are you doing, Willa?
She ran as far as she could, about 30 feet towards Garrett. She's gonna attack once she gets closer.
Okay, so you moved up, and then nothing for your action. Just gonna hold it.
Yep, just gonna hold it.
Okay. All right. It's gonna go to the orc, who, with any keen perception, can see. Seems it might be his opportunity. Starts to twist out of his restraints. And we'll try and break out of them. Unsuccessful at the moment, and it goes to Anton.
All right. So, gonna dash over to the orc, and I'm gonna swipe at him
You're just gonna kill him.
while he's tied up. Yeah, I haven't been feeling like myself lately,
Jesus.
so I'm gonna slash at him with the Kopesh of poison.
Oh, you're going straight at him. Okay.
We thought he was gonna go for the thing, and he just walked past.
Anton, you move forward. It's technically here for game purposes. Move forward, and you miss. It seems to bounce off of the bit of armor that he has. Sort of deflects
Oh
it.
no.
Can't
but
even
that's
hit
your
a
main
tied
attack.
up orc. All right.
Oh, you know what? You know what? He's restrained, so you have advantage.
Oh,
Go ahead.
all right.
Go ahead and roll again.
Let's do that. I just clear my throat. Swipe at him again
Okay.
with a.
We'll go with the
21 to hit.
11. But you somehow have it. Well, you rolled already once. The 7.
Yeah. Right. That's fair.
Yeah.
point.
So that it'll be the 11, which just misses again as he sort of twirls and seems to deflect it. He seems like he's been ready for this.
Our
He's been ready for
is
this.
getting assaulted. Anton
He's
gets
getting
to beat
amped.
up our prisoner. He's getting
He holds
amped.
up his ropes and cut it. Free.
All right.
Anything else
well,
for you, Anton?
You're like a Civil War
Yeah.
general. It's like desertion is punishable by death.
No.
Okay. It's this Master Thief's turn. As he will attempt to shove Garrett off of the wagon.
He has to use his action to make.
Oh, right, because he is still
And it's
Being
at the end of
held.
his turn he makes a save too. I think.
end of his
Right.
turn. So wisdom saving throw, he'll make that. Got an 18.
God, cool.
So no longer being held by your spell, but that's the end of his turn. It's going to be Garrett's turn, and he's going to attempt to push the thief off of the wagon.
Garrett.
Give it all you got, Garrett.
He's not a very strong or dexterous person,
Just gotta try.
but he did, and he's trying to push, and the thief's sort of hanging on and not being pushed off right now. Garrett's trying, though. He's like, get off my wagon! And it goes to Razik.
How far up do you think that they are? Like, from...
Five
ground
feet.
level? 5 feet? Okay, so I could stab up.
Yeah, you can approach and stab up, for sure. They're just a little
Right.
higher up.
I will come from behind and try and get opposite of Garrett and sort of like 1-2 summon Psychic Blade, and try and like go for the kidneys as I like stab from the back, hopefully with advantage. Psychic Blade.
You do have advantage on this, I'll say.
Sweet.
Nice.
So that is going to be a 26 to hit for my first one.
That's a hit.
All right. That's going to be with a sneak attack. And then, so that's 3 sneak, 10 psychic. Ooh, I'm rolling bad on my sneak damage. But 13 altogether. And then with my bonus action, second Psychic Blade, shing, come back around with my offhand. Get advantage on that one too. So 16 to hit.
That hits directly.
All right. No sneak on that one, just 7 psychic. So 17
right.
psychic altogether, 3 sneak. So 20 altogether.
You get to slash your psychic blades through and through him and at him, and he seems to be taking the damage, but is holding still and strong. This guy knows what he's doing, even if he's being overwhelmed. Anything else for you, Razik?
Can I move and sort of like move on to the horse and sort of like turn, like sitting backwards from the horse? I don't know if it's in motion or not, but
It's
kind of
not-
doing like a Wild Wild West sort of like, horse antics. I'm
I'll
like,
say that
honestly,
you
I wanna see where it's
actually may
let's see how it plays out. Let's see how it works out.
athletics or acrobatics check. If you like to do so.
Horse's name is Butter, too.
Yes,
All right.
very smooth.
All right, 18.
18. Razik, you're able to slide 1 foot over, kind of do like a part jump, slide 1 foot over, and face the opposite way.
Don't break
towards
eye
the-
contact either. Do it while
I don't. I give him a little smirk as I like kind of mount the horse, turn around smoothly in one small motion. I give Butter a pat. Like, and I am
As soon as you do that, the camera cuts to Butter's face, who kind of like rolls his eyes.
What is going on back there?
And it goes to Gemma.
I guess we're killing this guy.
Yes,
She's
we're
just gonna check a firebolt at him, see if she can dissuade him or knock him off with a 12.
12 misses. He kind of dodges like this, and it goes right over him.
Right.
And it actually, I'm gonna roll for this to make this fun.
Garrett explodes.
Dice are loading. Hold on. It hits the wagon, and the wagon catches fire.
Oh, good.
So there's a bit of some small smoke and a little bit of flame at the moment, right behind the thief.
Is it like on this side or is it on like closer?
It's like right here.
Okay. Can I run this way but underneath Butter's neck?
Double move through the
That's
horse,
fine.
but
That's
yes.
cool. I have enough. I'm just gonna start positioning myself there. Sorry. And that's it.
Okay. Savamel.
Is the horse kind
Same.
of going as this is all happening, or
No, currently everything's just sort of stand still because there's nowhere really to go at the moment, and they're sort of fighting over the reins.
We stopped
Garrett.
over the barrels because of the barrels.
Yep, you did stop, and that'll happen. So it's been stopped this whole time. The thief hasn't been able to get a hold of the reins to control the horse at all. So this is all sort of being fought over to take control of this wagon. Savamil sort of has his crossbow out. Goes, I have no respect for thieves. Ugh! and fires his crossbow at the
So
thief.
noble.
Oh, I got a nat 20.
Silvery.
Total of
Barthalia.
24.
guide,
Barthalia.
guide my bolt true.
You're the best. And it's 10 plus 7, so 17 piercing damage
Yeah.
straight at the thief.
Damn.
The thief
Puts
is
his
now bloody.
sunglasses down.
I was gonna ask him to do a water gun, but that was pretty good too.
Okay, and Savamil is going to move just up a bit, just to get a better position, moving closer, and it's Willa's turn.
Willa's gonna run up to where she can get to the guy, the thief. She's gonna put out her hands and she's gonna say, "Don't you know it ain't friendly to jump on people's wagons?" She's gonna try and grab at his legs and pull him off.
Nice.
Did Mama
Okay.
tell you that?
Yeah, Ma told me.
Mom always said.
So go ahead and roll an athletics check, please. You're attempting to grapple him.
That is a 14.
Okay, versus his acrobatics. I'm gonna roll for that. Got a 15, so
Oh,
barely made it. So you're starting to struggle as he's sort of kicking and almost trying to fight back all of this. Willow, you move forward and try and grab one of his legs and pull him down. He grips on tight, and you're not able to get him off.
This dude is a
That's
monster.
That's your action.
Where does he think
master.
he's going with this wagon, too? Like, the road's blocked.
Hopefully, you can turn it around.
Eh,
Eh.
You gotta shove the
Butter.
orc in the spokes,
I trust
like
Butter.
a anti-bike death thing.
Willa, do you have a bonus you want to use or no?
No, that's it.
Okay,
Butter does like
it's
a
gonna go to the orc here.
3-point turn. Fucking drift on this road.
It's like the Austin Powers turnaround, you know.
Butter, what are you doing?
Okay.
What's our orc friend doing?
It's the orc is going to attempt to make a physical attack against you. Even though it's restrained, it can try and
Headbutt.
try and headbutt you. Yeah.
That's the
16.
cue, right?
You gotta
Still
headbutt him back. That's what Mass
13
Effect taught me.
AC.
Okay. So
That doesn't sound right. Really?
yeah, he's got a low AC. You take 1 bludgeoning damage as it goes, knocks against your forehead.
You gotta
I
headbutt
don't
him right
even-
back to show dominance.
I don't even flinch. My eyes stay open the whole time.
You just stare at him as it's your turn, Anton.
All right, let's do this again. I'm taking advantage of the chaos of the situation to do what I originally wanted to do anyway.
Just killed this.
I
tied
love
up
there's
prisoner.
this whole thing going on with the thief that immediately goes, they want
Yeah,
to kill this fucking orc.
I figure you guys can handle the thief.
Anton's like in the boar kingdom.
So I
I'll
roll
take
a
the
You
guy
either
who's
do or
tied
you
up.
die. It's like adopted.
I'll take the guy who's tied up.
Right. Right.
Embrace boar mentality.
Advantage.
I assume a 21 hits.
Yes, it does.
Right.
All right. We'll make the con save here. See if he gets
5 slashing,
poisoned.
6 poison.
$18 against the poison. Rolled high.
Right.
Oh, wow.
So it takes half of the poison 5. So 8 total damage.
Right.
And he's bloodied from that one attack, though.
All right, another
So you
another
slash against
offhand
him.
attack.
Okay.
Here with with a 24.
24. That's a hit.
Fire piercing.
I'm gonna go ahead and just say, how do you do it?
All right. I still haven't blinked. And I just take the sword and I shove it right through his neck.
Didn't even know
Collapses onto his
name.
knees and looks up and collapses completely onto the road.
Guys, he was going to
Blood.
get loose. I had to. He was making
Blood
a move.
slowly starting to pool underneath his neck.
We're not even listening. We're still dealing with this guy.
You're still. What about this guy?
Got him,
Okay.
dude. I got him.
Stop
guys.
soliloquying. We're trying to save Garrett.
At this point, the thief, starting to struggle and seeing everything that's going on here, and as you look upon the face of the thief, you see his eyes glaze over, his face loosens, and a new neutral voice speaks through his body in the Pangean tongue. Looks directly at Razik, almost in this emotionless state. Razik, I'm going to send you a message because only you speak Pangean.
I took Pangina and one of them in knowledge.
That's what he says to you.
Is he pleading for his life?
And with that, that's his action to say all that. And you see his eyes start to blink and he seems to snap out of it and seems to get back into position of pushing everyone off and trying to push Garrett off, trying to push Willa off, and he seems to be stuck in this situation. It's gonna be Garrett's turn. So yeah, only people who spoke Pangean understood what he just said, which is only Razik. It's now going to be Garrett who's going to try and push him off again.
Oh, Jesus.
Ooh, got a nat 1. He's just, come
This
on,
guy.
man, get off! Get off my wagon!
Awesome
Razik, it's
center
your
of gravity.
Razik, you have
What
just
do I
received
do?
this message
Shit.
that was spoken to you, and it's up to you how you want to react. But it seems whatever happened in that moment seems to have been gone, and the one that was almost like his mind was used for a moment and disappeared.
Does he look Pangean?
No, not at all.
Interesting. I say to the group, we might want to take this one, and I guess fudge. I guess I'm gonna, yeah, non-lethally summon a psychic blade and sort of like go for his shoulder, just non-lethal shoulder jab, from horseback in front of him, like 5 feet in front of him, with a 24 to hit.
That's a hit.
All right, gonna get my sneak. I've been rolling ones on my sneak.
Dude,
Oh my,
every
so
sneak
bad.
so far, yeah.
That is gonna be a 13 damage, 8 psychic and 5 sneak.
Right, he's starting to look kind of hurt.
All right, bonus, come back, other shoulder, stab, 13.
13 misses, deflects.
Damn you! Who sent you? I say in not Pangean. Oh, actually, I said that in Pangean.
He looks at you like confused. What?
Do I see any tattoos, any markings on him? I'm like just looking for any sort
No.
of like tribal indication.
I'll say that you get a sense that you feel like, again, you feel like his mind was used as a husk for a moment. His brain was used, and he doesn't seem to be the same one that spoke at all.
All right. Well, that is my that's my stuff. That's all I can do.
That's my
All right, Gemma, you're up.
That's my time.
I'm gonna go up to him And I can reach him from here, right? Or do I have to go around?
Yes, you can reach him.
Like as Will is trying to struggle with him, I try to grab him too, and I'm gonna channel a shocking grasp at him for a 28.
Oh yeah.
Try
that'll
to
hit.
tase him. You know what I mean? Like see if I can just stun him, non-lethally, I guess you could say, if that's possible.
Oh yeah. Hey, you know what, Resik, you never added your bless to your.
Oh, hey.
Anton too.
Yeah,
What kind
once
of
you
bless?
All right, 3. So that would be a 16.
the 16 will do it.
All right.
Let's just get you that damage.
All right, so that's
Oh.
going to be 8 psychic, I suppose. Can I
No
combine?
sneak, right?
Yeah, no sneak. Can I combine it with Gemma's like shocking thing?
Yes,
So
absolutely.
mind dagger attack, dual
Why don't you
combo.
both describe how this happens as Gemma, you reach out and you begin to
Grab his leg and
Like-
I try to tase him.
electricity.
And as I see his
And
body
as-
start to like seize up, I just like jab it in into his left collarbone. It's like right below where I know there to be like vital points.
Is he still going?
He's still up, but that
I-
really hurt him.
I'd like to quicken another shocking grasp at him, if that's okay.
Yes.
Will that trigger my wild magic?
I believe. Well, shocking grasp is a cantrip.
It's a cantrip, yeah, but using my meta magic.
Yeah, you tell me. So, yeah,
Okay. Well, let's do the shocking grasp first.
yeah. Go ahead and do
Ah,
that.
shit. I mean,
Ooh,
shoot,
nat 1.
9. Yeah, nat 1. And still at the same time 20. So we're still good.
Okay, nothing happens. Just remove that sorcery point.
Yep.
And then Sophimel's turn. Steps forward. Are we going to kill him or what? What's the deal here?
Keep him alive! I say, we're like struggling with him, like
Non-lethally
riding on
shoot him
horseback.
with
We're
crossbow
like struggling
bolts.
with the reins with him, like on horseback.
Kill him.
Go around his major organs.
Well, it's like, no, kill him.
Boop.
And meanwhile, Anton's like beating the prisoner.
He's still choking.
He's already dead.
Stop it! Can't you see he's already dead?
You saying that keep him alive? Sophimal gets onto his knees and does the point break with his crossbow. Just and that's his turn.
Oh,
He doesn't hit.
It's Willa's turn.
He got too hyped.
Will's gonna try again at his feet. She's gonna be like, "Come here, you wiggle worm!" Try to bring him down. Athletics.
I
That's a
think it's actually your
17.
strength versus the
What is
athletic acrobatics. But doesn't matter. The strength the same thing. But I don't listen to me.
You're trying to do the same thing. 17. So that will be against his acrobatics. Let's see what the thief rolls here. 17 meets it, beats it. It's a very tough contest, Will, as you're just almost getting frustrated that you can't get this guy off it. He's still holding on. He's very dexterous and is just able to slip out of your grasp every time. But that's your turn. We cut to the orc who lies dead, and Anton standing over him. It's your turn, Anton.
now has anyone tried jumping on this wagon?
Oh, by the way, the flames are starting to become bigger.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
maybe a bad
Oh, I
idea.
forgot that it was all on fire. That's not good.
All right, ignore
So
that
that's-
question. Okay, I'm gonna come running over here, and from here I can reach up and try to grab him, right?
You can technically, yes.
Okay, and what is that roll?
If you want to use your acrobatics, please.
Okay.
Is it his athletics? You may will.
Yeah, I have athletics
Nope.
and I have
It will be your athletics if you're trying to
yeah.
grapple.
athletics. Okay. With
Nice.
20.
Okay. 20 against his acrobatics. Oops, hold on. There we go. Got an 11, so that time he fails, and you seem to catch him by surprise, Anton, as you come around the corner and grab him from the side, and you're able to grip, and you grapple him. What do you want to do with him? Do you want to pull him off?
Yes, I'm pulling him down.
Okay. We'll say that we, for sake of ease of the map, just pull him down in front of you, and we'll give him that space. Anton, I do need you to make a dexterity saving throw, however, because the fire is becoming intense right next to you.
Okay.
21. You're able to
21.
avoid most of this damage. You get half. You'll take just three fire damage. You get just a
Right.
little singe as you try and pull him off, and the fire is starting to take over the wagon at this point.
And still, I don't flinch.
The thief is pulled down and restrained and grappled. He seems to give in to this, and we're going to go ahead and.
I thought the whole group was going to get to stomp him.
Excellent.
I mean, do you want to keep attacking them?
No.
Okay.
I got my jollies off at that work.
Okay.
Are you sure?
You get some bloodshed there.
Hey,
For
if we're ending initiative, can Gemma use her prestidigitation to try to bat out the fire from off the wagon? I can do
I'll say
water
for the
campfire.
purposes of this, it's not quite big enough, but it's not big enough to where it's out of control, and you're able to just very quickly, because it's been a matter of seconds, that you can kind of stomp out the
Right on. Cool.
the flame with your prestidigitation spell.
Yeah, she's just kind of like,
Kind of almost a couple castings
Oh,
of it
thank
too,
God.
to sort of control it, and you're able to get it.
I was hoping
Um,
Sopnil had some kind of like control water type of water gun style cantrip.
He wishes. The fire seems to fizzle
It's just like
out.
projectile
and
bomb that's water.
the fire seems to sizzle out, and the smoke seems to be kind of continuing to rise from the wagon, but it seems to, even though it's scorched, it has been quenched for now. And we're going to go ahead and go to our first 5-minute break at this point. So everyone, thanks for coming on. Thanks for sticking around. Just a quick 5-minute break, and we'll be back in a few. See you then.
Yeah.
Justin's been doing that laugh for 5 whole minutes.
I'm out of breath.
No break.
Good job.
He didn't even blink.
Lightheaded.
I do want. He didn't even blink. We seem to be still waiting on Rob, but I do want to say I do have elf ears on. That's how committed I was, even though you can't even see him with the headphones.
Hey, now we know. That's-
So good. All right. Well, while we wait for Rob, let's go ahead and just continue. So at this point, Anton, you have pulled the thief off of the wagon, and he seems to have given in and surrendered. His hands sort of up and on. He's lying flat onto the ground.
Yield.
Okay. I yield.
Should we tie him up?
Well,
We got a free rope in the back.
we have some rope.
Wait, what happened? What happened
It's
in
a
the
little
back?
slippery with orc
What
blood.
happened in the back?
Side eye Anton.
Yeah. He was making a move. He was going to use the chaos of the situation to try to ambush us. I had no choice.
Oh,
He did swing at you, dude. So I mean, like, what are
Okay.
you gonna do?
Yeah,
I
look, I've
believe
got a
you.
red mark on my forehead.
You
Right here,
almost blinked.
between my bangs.
I'll take some rope from Razik and bind the thief's hands, and kind of like throw his weapons on the ground while they're staring him down. So,
Got my foot on his chest.
Okay. Seems to be tied up and just staying silent, almost pissed off that he got caught. Why don't you go ahead and kill me now? Or let me free?
that's not what
looking
we
at
do.
it.
I start to pull out my Kopesh halfway.
No.
Wait.
We don't kill people around here.
That's not true either. But
like,
there's
push the
also
orc in the
he said something. Wait, we're talking to the human, right? Or the elf, half elf?
What did he say to you, Razik?
You can tell that he's a half elf.
It didn't make sense. It was some sort of like code. Something
You
about
get a better. Go ahead.
Ruby Dragon something. It didn't really make sense to me.
Yes. Ruby Dragon something. Is that really what he said?
As I understand it.
Just looking up at you. What are you talking about?
Where are you from? Where have you been? Who's inside your mind?
No one's inside my mind. Freak? What are you talking about? All I wanted was to steal this wagon. Heard there was a jewelry merchant coming through here. Thought I'd
Where did you hear
take
that?
it for myself. Through my contacts. Heard there was a jewelry merchant coming through. Had some bodyguards. Thought the trap could take care of it, but you're more capable than I thought.
Tek Batil. I say that and I look at him for a response. Tek Batil.
Is that supposed to mean something to me? I don't know what you're talking about.
Tool.
Can we pat him
He's
down?
useless. Kill him. And I kind of just go off to the side. Frustrated.
Can we search him?
Yes, you can. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Idea. Do this while they're interrogating him. That's a nat
Yeah.
20.
All right.
Very nice.
Not wear pants. Get us sock money.
You pat him down, and
Thank God, the one time we succeed on checking somebody.
You find a pouch of 20 silver
Oh,
pieces,
right. Okay, gotcha. I'll write that.
and the ring. He's wearing a ring on his middle finger, silver, with a little orange jewel. Seems to catch your eye.
Does it have 2 dragons and like an Ouroboros?
No,
Perchance?
it does not.
Okay.
No.
I'm gonna lift that from him.
Okay.
Just
You're able to take it off because he goes, "Oh, come on, not my ring."
Oh, this is special?
Yeah, it's. Yes, it is. Can I have it back, please?
Why is it so special? It's pretty.
It's magical.
Just start walking. Like, hey, you said this is magical. It's great. Put it on.
What is it?
Great.
Does it give you?
Gemma's like pointing at trees, like laser, go web.
Does it give you a fantastic center of gravity?
Yo, try and push me over, dude. You can't. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I can't believe these idiots captured me.
Well, that
I
is
say
nice.
we should just tie him up and take him where we're going. I guess he's gonna have to replace the orc we took prisoner.
I guess that's what we do. Tie people up.
Unless you want to fight it out with this guy, I kind of point to Anton. He's looking for some blood.
Pull my Kopesh out another inch.
I could take you one-on-one, I'm sure. Why don't we try?
Tie him up. Get him out of my sight.
Oh,
Good self-control.
It comes, it goes.
Listen, just let me go. You're gonna kill me like you did the orc?
It depends.
no self-defense.
Are you gonna wiggle at all? Any furtive glances?
Maybe.
He's looking at you weird now.
What's your
Yeah.
name? Where are you from?
Name is Jorfir.
Yeah, what town you from, Jorkir?
It's born in Honeymead, Honeyhorn. Get that confused like everyone else. Honeyhorn Mead is from there. From Honeyhorn.
Just now, you got a really vague look in your eyes, and you started talking about the voice of the Ruby Dragon, wanting me to go to some abandoned tower. Do you not recall any of that?
What? No, what are you talking about?
So you've been hijacked. You're not in control. I say, I point at his head. I kind of give it a little tap. Someone's
I'm in
got
control.
you.
I'm in control of myself.
Maybe for
I-
now.
I did feel like I blacked out for a moment.
Yeah, you lost time. Any other time recently?
No,
Could you tell me where you've been for the last 12 months? A year? 2 years? 3 years?
I've been
I think
here,
you'll be
man.
surprised.
Just trying to make ends meet. That's never happened to me before.
How long have you had that ring?
Oh, this ring, I stole it about a year ago. Helps me with gigs. Almost got to jump on all of you, but no pun intended.
Gemma, don't put that ring on.
You're on mute, Mike.
Shit. Excuse me. I don't think this guy is going to be able to tell us anything. He seems just like a common thief. You should just take him into town like we were going to with New York that was there.
All right. Replace the
Fine.
prisoner.
Take me in. I'm just going to break out again, but you do
Oh,
you.
that's optimistic.
And he
I don't think we can get
puts
anything.
out his arms to be tied up.
I don't think this guy has got a great sense of self-preservation.
I take out my 40 feet of hempen rope, and I cut an appropriate amount from it.
Do
Minus-
it
go
so
ahead.
we can drag them.
Rob, go ahead and minus 10 feet off your inventory there.
Thank you.
Waste of perfectly good rope. But all right.
I mean,
Also, you can cut off a pound.
I'm biting more
of the
hempen
weight.
rope.
Take off a pound there, Rob, as well.
Cool. It doesn't.
Can I come
do
over
that
here?
about a minute- Oh,
While they're tying them up, can I come over here and just kind of look in the barrels and see if are they just weighted and everything?
Yeah, you open them up and they're empty barrels. They're just there as a distraction.
I'll just start moving them off the road while they're tying them up.
Okay. At this point, you all have sort of tied him up. I think Razik, you were doing it. So why don't you go ahead and roll a dexterity check for me, please?
heck yeah! I'm gonna do the fanciest knot that I know how to do.
Slip.
Oh
my
double,
God.
Slip.
double nat ones.
What?
It's not even a slip
I
knot.
should-
It's like
Fucking
That's
butterfingers here.
It looks like I tried to tie a shoe.
one of those where he, like, does a bunch of complicated stuff and it's
It's
like
like I may have gotten a concussion. It's like when you tie it all together and then it just falls apart and you're like, oh.
Yeah, that didn't work. Do you try again?
No.
Two nat-
I walk
Okay.
away,
Just go.
head in hand.
Tell the guy to just go.
Jorfir goes, "You're not very good at this, are you?"
I'm not gonna take the bait. Willow hog tie him.
Well, if you can't do it, I will. She'll start tying them up.
Okay, go ahead and roll a dexterity check for me, please.
Just like the piglets on the farm.
Oh, 8.
Not very great.
Wow.
It's
We can
tied, but
defeat armies who can't tie knots.
Can I try? I don't know. Everyone is just standing.
he's laughing at this point. You are not. You guys are not good at
Hey,
this.
while I'm tying
at
this down
all.
in the back. Is it just a dex?
Yeah, dexterity check.
My dex is
Can I help her?
mediocre.
You can assist for advantage.
All right. That will be.
It's just like at the county
17.
fair.
Thanks, Willa.
17.
Gonna hold it down. Put the finger on the knot.
With that, you feel confident that you have secured the rope.
Give her a farm girl high five.
Do you replace him back where the orc was?
Farm girl high five.
Now we tie him with the orc.
To remember.
They're tied together.
Not really. Not really.
Reminder. Dragon. Oh,
What do you do with the orc body?
Willa will she'll drag it out to the side of the road and knowing that we don't have too much time, she's just gonna start covering it with like big leaves.
Sprinkle some on his body.
This is the best that I can do for you, bud.
Kick some
It's
dirt
like,
on it.
bzzz. It's like flies all over him.
Why don't you go ahead and roll a survival
Can I help her? Can I help her with that too?
check? Yes,
I'll help
you
her
can.
with
She's got a roll for sprinkling grass.
Yeah,
Stuff.
survival.
Roll for
That's
sprinkling.
20. I've done this before.
Nice.
it. What?
Not on people.
Right. Okay. Now
Animals.
just okay. Moving on.
Yes. So with the assist from Gemma, you're able to sort of gather enough leaves and feel pretty confident that you've covered the body.
That looks good.
Trofir goes, "Well, I don't have all day."
I hate you. You suck.
Not as much as you.
Wow.
Wow, you two are.
This is a battle of wits.
Yeah.
There's only, as I said before, there's only room for one devilish rogue on this road, and it's not you, friend.
You can tie his legs too, and then you can just drag him along.
Can we get this over with, please?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
All right. You begin to, Garrett, and the wagon moves forward, and you continue your trek along the road. Only takes a couple more hours for you to get to Oaktown. The narrow and enclosed path of the Imperial Road, cutting through the forest, opens into the peaceful and quaint Oaktown. The distant sounds of saws and hammers mixed with townsfolk meet your ears as your eyes capture the sights of various elves, humans, and half-elves going about their daily lives. I'm going to go ahead and bring you over to that map.
Ooh, did you make this, Wes?
I did.
This is beautiful. Wow.
Thank you.
He just found
I
an
worked-
Oaktown map on the internet.
For those audio only listeners, first of all, you're champs. Second of all, you got to look at these maps.
I worked really hard on this map.
It's gorgeous.
So thank you. You approach from the top left corner of this map, which is actually is the south, and the road moves towards the north. But you approach from this area, the top left corner of the map. And as you come into town, start to take in the sights and sounds and smells of this area as the trees sort of break apart into this opening clearing. There's a peaceful waterfall that from a small river that flows through it's called the Mariana Creek, that flows through the forest and seems to break this town in half. The stone bridge goes over, bringing the two halves together. Garrett comes into town just a little bit and halts and looks at all of you. Well, we made it. Thanks again for bringing me this far. I'm going to be making my way over to the Kieran estate. That's where I need to be dropping off these crates. Probably the best place for you all to take this prisoner as well, if you want to follow me there.
Let's see this journey to its end, friend.
All right. And controls Butter to cross the road. You begin to pass the Sanctuary of Peace, which seems to be this very nice temple to Hannah Nye, the goddess of moonlight, peace, and illusion. You pass several other buildings. There's the Loggers Guild, Beldroth's Goods, Twin Crows Inn, the Calm Cult Stables. You cross the bridge over and you begin to approach the farmer's market. You can see in the distance, filled with various stalls and carts of people trading all kinds of goods. And he kind of takes the wagon towards the left and begins to pass Coram Carpentry, the Drunken Deer, this tavern, and gets to the gate of the Kieran estate, where he halts the wagon. You can see various guards do seem to be patrolling parts of the street, and there are 4 sort of wooden tall guard towers at each. There's 4 of them surrounding the town as well. But there's also these guards at the front gate of the Kieran estate that seem to be guarding it and seem to kind of wave him forward as he approaches. He halts and goes, well, this is where Lord Kieran himself actually stays. He's pretty much the one in charge of Oaktown. The guards also stay there as well. So you might want to talk to the guards here at the gate. But before I come through, because I have permission, he kind of rifles back in his stuff. pulls out a sack. Payment for bringing me up to Oaktown, as promised. However, a little less for the trouble that we came across. You
Come
know,
on, man. So many people tried to kill you.
Should be more.
There are so
For
many
the
things that
trouble.
tried to kill you. At least 5. Come on.
I promised you 5. Well, I didn't promise you. The job was 5. Ran into trouble with Anton. I'm not going to talk about it here in front of the guards. And also, maybe a little fee to keep my mouth shut about this one. Points over to Gemma.
It's dirty.
400 gold. Tosses it at the ground.
You're a
Walk
real
up
jerk.
and say very softly so only he can hear. You better hope we don't run into you again.
Trust me, I don't want to see you ever again either.
Before he trots off, though,
Look at us making
Yep,
friends.
I do
he's
want
about
to
to.
say bye to Butter. I'm just gonna give her I want to give her one of
Inspiration.
the apples
You
that
get
I
inspiration.
got from the.
Actually, you do get inspiration.
Oh, great! Like, I'm gonna miss
Butter. I want to say goodbye to Butter too, but I'll wait my turn.
Savamel goes, I'm going to
Get
miss
away
you.
from this jerk.
He's crying. He's
He goes up to his
crying
his
in
mouth.
weird European elf.
That's a good.
Butter goes and kind of gives you like a little nod and rub against your face with its nuzzle, Gemma. And goes, come on. Good luck to all of you, truly. Stay out of trouble.
Yeah, this
There's
400
worse.
gold would be great.
Give him a
There's
little
worse
bow.
people than me. There's worse people than me out there. So, and he guides the cart and the wagon.
After he
past.
leaves, I say, we should have gotten his jewels. We should have robbed his jewels, man.
Gemma, you
Wow.
you've
Shorted
acclimated
us.
to the
I
streets
didn't know he was going to short us 100
so
gold.
quickly. You're a survivor.
Sorry, Wes.
Well, that
Oh,
was
yeah.
weird.
Yeah, I mean the open road has shaped you.
Mhm.
Hey,
along for the ride.
dude.
I feel like
that's
this is
how the
one of
guards
those like
know.
RPGs though, where it's like you can make like the side character, like the. Did you ever play Life is Strange, where it's just like you influence like the younger character? I feel like we're just like feeding you negative karma.
Yeah,
It's
we'll
like,
see how that
watch,
turns out.
Gemma,
Back
watch
on the
us slaughter this orc in front of you. It's our prisoner. It's like, oh my
I do
god.
want to tell the guard.
Gemma
though,
will
I
remember
don't know
that.
if- Is the guard getting trailed behind with the cart?
No, there seem to be 2 of them, and I think you're on mute, Anton, if you're talking. No.
He was brooding.
There are 2 at the gate of this sort of wooden wall that surrounds the estate. They're standing guard
Hey, this one.
that let him pass.
This guy tried to steal Lord Karen's jewels. We brought him in.
What are you talking about, mate? They both look at each other.
I guess
Okay.
there you go.
Do you care
Where
about
should we be?
thieves? You just want us to let them go?
You escorted him here, right?
No, not that guy.
He just paid
The
you.
thief.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Oh,
This one, you
okay,
got tied
yeah,
up.
now you know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
the one he got
Okay.
tied up. Oh,
We've also got an orc body. It's a little beaten up, but he
Where's
tried
the
to
orc?
steal too.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can take this guy.
No, actually, I'm
Off our
sorry.
hands.
Willa hid that. It's my bad.
you hit an orc body.
No, don't. Just ignore him.
Deception.
I was wondering if you could take this guy off of our hands.
No. 17. Sorry, I didn't. You didn't ask me to roll.
It's they're like looking at each other confused. So who's this one?
This is a thief that we met on the road trying to steal that shipment of jewels that we just brought in.
Oh really? So what do you have to say for yourself, mate? Jorfir
Sorry.
kind of looks up, smirks. I go, ah, this one. We've seen him before. Yeah, we'll take him. This little bastard's been here before. Number of times. Think you can break out this time, huh, Joe Fear? He goes, I always do. Get in here. They take the rope. One of the other guy takes him and kind of shoves him into the past the wall and starts to guide him towards the estate.
Where do you keep prisoners, by the way?
We have a barracks attached to the estate where soldiers and I stay. We have a small prison there. We keep our prisoners. Stay out of the house of the Lord.
Maybe
Let's,
beef that up a bit, huh?
Yeah, maybe keep a closer eye. How about that?
Yeah. Well. Be on your business then.
Yeah.
No,
Be
no.
careful of that one. He's possessed.
He's possessed. Go ahead and roll deception there, Willa.
Oh, she's not lying, but they're still running. She's like no
He
intention
truly
of lying.
believes that.
Yeah.
Something wrong with him, yeah.
Can I still roll it?
Roll it with advantage.
18.
Yeah.
You see his. Oh, no, kid. I'm not that surprised. You know, I always thought that something was a little bit off about him. That's weird. Possessed, huh?
Yeah.
Mother.
God, your
scary.
peasant has gotten so
He-
good.
He doesn't even know it. He doesn't even. He just blacks out. Just be careful.
They never know, do they? Ah,
No.
fuck.
He's got TID.
Right. Thanks. All right, well, see you around. All right, take care.
Watch out, he's
And,
probably a sleeper agent.
Turns to move to follow his partner, who is guiding Jorfir up to the estate.
Hold on, pal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which has better ale, the Drunken Deer or the Twin Crows Inn?
Oh, drunken deer, mate. That's what you want to drink for sure. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I
Cheers.
think we know where we're headed next.
Is it just in one big gold sack? Like, do we just have one gold sack?
Yeah.
It
that
is
we
a
can
big
hold up
gold
between all
sack.
of us? All right.
I'll split it up.
We let Gemma hold it. Yes. I just like the idea of young Gemma with a lot of gold.
What time of day is it? Is it afternoonish?
Yeah, it's like early afternoon.
I'm getting hungry, guys. Why don't we get you that drink? Maybe they have some food there.
All right, that's a great idea, Gemma. Fantastic idea.
Yeah, I'd say like mid-afternoon, early to mid-afternoon. You make your way over to the Drunken Deer, which is right next to the Kieran estate. Let's see. You move in, and you see that it is a very popular tavern. There are already people kind of going in and out. Seems to be the main sort of social spot of this town. You move in, and you can see as you move past the door, you get this sort of rush of warmth from the inside, from bodies, and you get a slight smell of all the bodies as well. But it seems to be not too distasteful because it seems a very welcoming place. As you step in, you can see there seems to be a very like tall, broad, and muscular Earth Genasi standing behind the bar. Seems to be wiping the table and talking to everyone. Seems to be well known and well liked by everyone in the tavern. He has this dark brown, gray, marbled skin, almost like a marbling of stone and soil along his skin. This sort of yellowish, whitish blonde hair that's molded like clay. And he's got these gleaming ruby eyes that look like gems that just brighten at the sight as you at your sight as you come into the door and goes, "Oh, welcome. Come on in. Come on in. Make yourselves at home. All right." And he gets to like serving the rest of the customers that are around. It seems fairly busy and popular. What do you all do?
Is there a table free? Do we see any sort of like place that?
Yeah,
all
there's
of
a
us can
couple.
kind
There's a
of-
couple open tables. Yeah, there's a little space at the bar, not for everyone to sit at, but maybe a place to order a drink. And there's a couple tables that are enough to fit everyone.
Oh, guys, we're not there. Over there. Start making our way to a table.
We just got paid. Woo! Cut to us, like ladies of the evening, fetching us what's a good word for like a pitcher? What's a medieval pitcher, you guys?
And you're
Thank you. That's exactly the word that I was looking for. Could not remember. Lots of those.
Absolutely. So, yeah, as you get like a better sight, you can see that they seem to be kind of calling out to someone behind the wall into the kitchen. Seems to be someone working back there. And aside from the Earth Genasi that's kind of working the bar, there is a younger female half elf that's kind of going in and out and sort of serving the tables. And as you all said, eventually does come over to you. He goes, "Hi, welcome to Drunken Deer. What can I get for you?"
hi. What kind of food do you have here?
Strongest ale, 2.
Strong. Okay, yeah. Well,
One
first
for me, one
food-
for Anton.
Okay, we
Make that
got,
4 ales, actually.
Two for both of us. Unless there's like a, you can't let 2 of us have 2 drinks a piece. I know that's a rule
well-
sometimes.
Well, we have ale, wine, and the honeyhorn mead. So which would you like of that?
All of them. Yes.
All
Thank
of them.
We just
well, we
finished
have-
the job.
Glasses of the mead. We have pitchers of the mead. Same for the wine. Ale. We have mugs.
Pitchers.
Razik, just get a pitcher and never interrupt Gemma again.
Okay. Well, I'll get a pitcher of the mead, please.
Okay, that's going to be 2 silver.
Flip it coolly at him.
She.
Her? Young
Yep,
half
she.
elf?
Sorry, I don't see gender.
She goes,
Barely.
by the way, my name is Keelan.
Keelan, such a
Keelan.
beautiful name.
Yeah, thanks. So that's going to be 2 silver. Take that. I'll get the pitcher for you. And sir, I think your name was Anton. What would you like, the ale or the mead or the wine?
Why don't you bring us 2 pitchers of ale?
2 pitchers
one
of
for
ale.
me, one for the smiling man.
All right, 16 copper then for those.
I politely
And,
place it in his hand.
Her.
Her hand.
Oh my god, you guys.
We don't see gender. We don't see gender. Anytime we get it wrong, we don't see gender.
Struggling
We're
with
going on
gender
like the third
whole
time he said this,
campaign.
like-
Don't see race, I don't see gender. Anytime I'm wrong, it's because I'm too
Just
progressive.
make it a man. waitress.
She's a very
Oh, yeah,
hairy-
just make it a waitress.
very
Okay, got it.
Hairy bar wench.
She's beautiful, okay?
It's actually a gorgeous young half elf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I give her a
Anyway,
tip. Slide an extra 5 silver.
ignores
away.
you. What did you want for food? Well,
I
we have a
forget.
few things. We have baked chicken. We have really delicious spicy potatoes. We have bread, cheese, vegetable stew. I think that's pretty much what we have going on right now.
Oh, I would love the chicken and potatoes, please. Maybe some bread for the table.
Oh, sure. Okay. Kind of writes that down. All
Take
right.
some of
That's
that.
gonna.
A mug of that mead too, the honey mead. That sounds really good.
Okay. Okay. Kind of calculates. Do you want a glass or a pitcher of the mead?
A glass.
Just take a glass.
She wants a glass.
You're already ordering
That's
several
bad.
pictures. Okay, that's going to be 3 silver and 12 copper.
Great, thank you. I will. I'll give her 5 silver altogether.
Okay. And then anything for you? And looks over at Willa.
Oh yeah, I heard all the food options. Now, which one is the specialty here? What would you recommend?
Oh, you gotta have the spicy potatoes. Super good.
Okay, I will
You make me so
I'll take
hungry.
2 servings of those, maybe two big plates, and
Okay, I'll
and,
give you
uh,
2
and
servings. It's gonna be 10
some ale.
copper.
Okay,
And ale, a mug of ale is gonna be 4 copper.
okay. She'll hand over she kind of gets out, hands her over.
Okay. All right. And then looks over at the Savamel and goes, yeah, what would you like? And he goes, I heard the food options. You don't have any fish? Unfortunately, we don't have any fish right now. He goes, just missed the sea fish. I'll take a pitcher of wine and in order the spicy potatoes as well. He goes, okay, great. That's going to be 2 silver and 5 copper. And he slides that over. Thank you. She goes, oh, thank you and welcome. I don't think you've ever been here before, but yeah, make yourselves at home and let me know if you have any questions. I'll be right back. She
What was
goes
your name again?
Oh, my name is Keelan. Keelan Morlith.
Keelan Morlith, I am Willa Kettlewhistle. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Cool seeing a Jim Dragonborn here. It's so rare.
I'm happy to visit.
All right. I'll be right back. Let me get your drinks and then I'll come back later for your food, okay? And goes off to do so. In a few moments, she does come back, brings you your drinks. Takes this big sort of platter that has like all the pictures on it and slides those over in the glasses and everyone gets their drinks. Goes, just be a few more moments for your food and I'll be back in a little bit. And turns around and goes. Savamil takes his wine pitcher and pours it into a glass. Goes, perhaps we can finally relax, eh? Cheers.
Ganbate. Cheers.
To a
Hey,
job
maybe you should
done.
tie me up before we start drinking, huh? JK.
I think
This guy's funny.
Doing all right.
What's that?
I think he's fine with the moon. Like the moon's out of phase. He'll be okay.
Yeah, it's been a few days. The moon's no longer full.
Guys, we finished our first job as a group. It feels good to be part of a group again.
It does. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Anton, we don't have to talk about business right now. I just want to know if you're going to be okay and what you're going to do about that whole thing.
Not sure what I can do other than keep an eye on the moon, right?
Well, there might be a healer here, right?
Yeah. I saw a
that's
holy
a good
place.
point. This is
I
a
saw
big
holy
town.
place when we came in. Maybe we can check there later.
Towards the temple.
Well, I won't hold my breath. A lot of charlatans around Terramir, but you're right. It's true. It's worth a try.
Don't give up hope, Anton. You're worth it.
Healers are really respected in the kingdom too. I know there are some that do a lot of good.
We'll see.
I mean, Salmil's right here. He's a healer.
Salmo can't do shit.
Come on, man.
All right.
I'm just kidding. He can't heal. I meant he can't heal. His
Look,
life.
camera pans to Salmil.
I can't cure curses, but
Right.
you
No,
know.
that's what I meant. That's totally what I meant. I'm sorry. It came out wrong.
You can't. One day you'll be high enough level, Salmil. It's okay.
One day,
We're
okay?
here for you.
One day at a time, right?
Will, did you see that farmer's market?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should check that
Was
out
it-
later.
Yeah, if we're staying in this town for a night or something, it'd be great.
I've never been here. I'd like to maybe look around a little bit. I wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
We've been
This
traveling
is
on the road
farther
for so long.
farther than you've ever been from home, yeah, Gemma?
Yeah, it's the last town was the furthest I've been before, but now this is really don't really travel too far outside of the kingdom.
Expanding our comfort zone every day, aren't we?
Well, mostly I had to take care of the farm, especially after my grandmother passed away and my sister left for the kingdom. So
For night school.
Oh no, I'm so
the
sorry.
literal
Gemma.
night school. She's a Demarian knight.
Yeah, she
yes.
went to night school. KNI.
That's all right. Sorry, Wes.
It really
No,
gets
that's
confusing
all right.
when you go to night school.
She's wanted to be a knight for a long time. So I mean, and I'm used to working on the farm anyways. It's honest work,
Mhm.
It ain't much, but it's a living.
The farm's been in our family for a while. So,
So what did Razak, what was this whole thing that you like heard? What was that man saying to you in that weird tongue?
He mentioned something about an abandoned tower here in Oaktown. And a man with a yellow cloak and an orb. It was all garbled. It was a natural, like someone was speaking through a puppet. But I
Weird.
think it definitely came from the voice.
do you remember the
Razak,
exact
It's
Why don't
very
you-
concerning. I'm not sure how much I can share. I feel that I've already shared too much, but I trust you all.
Razak, why don't you go ahead and make a perception check? Actually, everyone can make a perception check. Please.
Okay, that's going to be a 9.
So 13.
19.
4.
I am not wise.
Anton and Gemma, he says this about yellow cloak, and you seem to take that detail, and you look over and you see by the fireplace there seems to be a couple small single to couple people tables next to this fireplace, and beside it, sort of leaning into the shadows, smoking a pipe, you see a man wearing a yellow cloak. Seems to be looking at all of you.
So yeah, yellow cloak, Bannon Tower, orb. Can't make sense of it. Makes no sense to me. I say not seeing the yellow cloak man at all with my 9 perception. I assume.
And I kind of like nudge Anton a little bit and nod my head.
Yeah. I hold my hand up like to signal like don't do anything yet.
Do you have a question, Anton?
No,
Why are you holding your hand up?
scratching my beard.
I don't get it.
So I instead of doing anything, I lock eyes with the guy in the yellow cloak.
He looks right at you directly and then looks away. You get a sense that he sees you all and notices you all. He's looking at you back and forth.
Where are those ales?
Salma goes, "You have one right in front of you, man."
She brought a whole tray already.
Shit.
Or you already
Yeah, we've been
finished?
drinking.
Did you finish both of them?
At this point,
I do kick Razak under the table and kind of like,
do you motion over to the
I do the
Razak? You get the hand. You look over and you can see a man in the corner, smoking a pipe. That, as you look, seems to be Pangina.
He's extremely yellow.
He's a sort of a bronze skin, Dark blackish brown hair, green eyes, and he wears a yellow cloak. Seems to be looking directly into your eyes.
How far away do you think he is from me?
20 feet.
I reach out with my mind, and I say, my kin. How goes it?
He speaks back in your mind. Goes, you must be the one I've been waiting for.
The touch of another. It's been too long. It's good to see you, friend. Although we know about each other.
Do you have what I'm here to seek?
No. I was informed by a rogue. To be honest, I am cast into the ocean without a buoy. I am a free agent of a Pangean. I do not know what my ultimate purpose is, but I trust that you have come from bearing the voice's authority. Is that true?
Yes, but I only know so much, such as you. I'm here only under the guidance of the voice.
We know only what we must, brother.
Indeed.
I will find the thing that you desire.
Complete your part of
where
the
the
job.
tower is.
The tower is, but on the other side of the road. You'll see it. It's by the river, right in town.
Are there time constraints?
I believe only a few days.
I will have your object tomorrow morning.
Thank you, friend. May the Ruby Dragon follow you and guide you.
As well.
And he closes the connection and turns away. You all see this sort of, there seems to be this sort of intense but non-verbal communication that seems to be going on between them, and you've been seeing them stare at each other for like a few minutes with no actual talking. But Razik does turn back to you all, and you can see that the conversation's concluded.
We need to cross the road tomorrow.
We can do that after dinner. It's right.
I mean, we can. I would like to rest. I'm not pressured.
What's on the other side of the road?
A tower.
Yeah, we saw that when we came in. And why?
There's an orb there. I need it for my people.
Is that why you're here?
Maybe. It's definitely a part of it.
So it's
Is
for
this
a good cause?
It's for the Pangean Empire. Of course it is.
And where's this coming from, anyway?
The authority, the voice of the Ruby Dragon, who guides my people.
It's the first I've heard of it.
Same.
Well, they're very wise.
What are you going to do with this orb after you get it?
I'm going to give it to them for my people.
You mean that guy?
That guy, right there. And I'm trying to be open with you about it, friends.
Okay. No, I'm asking.
No, I'm not being
questions.
aggro, bro. I'm just trying to be open,
Well, I guess that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need to act towards a purpose greater than your own. And sometimes you need to recognize when the pieces on the board can interfere with each other.
At this point, the servers come back and slides over the food. As how about not interrupting? And slides over all the various food, the potatoes, the chicken. And everyone good on drinks?
I'll take another one.
Another ale?
Mead, please. Honey mead.
Mead? Okay. That's going to be another glass. That's going to be 5 copper. Looks like you're still working on your pitcher, sir. Pointing it to the Anton and to Razik. Still have
Oh yeah, I'm halfway.
about half of it.
Halfway.
I
Yeah,
never
about halfway.
silver.
We
Yours.
thought we were gonna share these respectively, but me and Anton have a mutual respect thing going on where we're just finishing our own pictures, so we're good.
Great.
Cool.
We
He
just
takes-
look and we nod at each other every couple sips.
Keelan takes the extra coin and goes, "Thank you," to Gemma.
She blushes a little bit. I blush a little bit. Of course.
Senpai
and
noticed you.
Salmel goes, "I'll take another glass of wine." She goes, "You still have the pitcher?" He goes, "Oh, it's a long day. Have another pitcher."
What? Did you just correct yourself?
Oh, okay.
So good.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
I know what I said.
You're so good.
She goes and leaves. At this point, too, you start to get like a little bit of whispers around you. You can see that it's starting to get a little more crowded as the afternoon turns into the early evening. A few people start to come in and out, and
Oh my god, that Panginian guy's so cool. Oh my god, he's so hot. Yeah.
no one's saying that.
The crowd is. Oh my god, Villa's so strong.
You do see a couple people kind of talking loudly in the edge of the bar. There seems to be like this sort of large human sitting at the bar. You kind of get a whisper of something about the Laughing Spire and something about it being cursed. You also get there's a half elf kind of off to the side, sort of thin, sort of kind of greasy, long haired, leaning over, says something about the Loggers Guild. Now there's not enough contracting work available. There's also a female gnome that's at a table next to you. Seems to be speaking to her friend, talking about how she's been talking about her local. She sells chickens and poultry and eggs at the farmers market. She likes to use the public library at the Oaktown Academy. And lastly, you also pick up a female elf on the other side of the room, who says something about Hannah Nye, the goddess of the temple that you saw, talking about some of the services that have been going on there. And so those are some of the vibes and whispers you kind of pick up. And it's up to you if you want to kind of pursue any of those.
I think
You said Loggers Guild didn't have enough contracts. The lady who sells chickens at the farmers market
Likes to go to the public library at the
Oaktown.
Oaktown Academy.
And, one lady talking about Hannah Nye at
The temple.
Okay. At Sanctuary.
And then
And Haunted Spire.
the Laughing Spire, talking about it maybe being cursed. Yeah.
And I ask
Chuckling
for your
Tower.
assistance tomorrow morning, all of you. I would like to go to the spire for answers.
I'd like to walk up to the kind of sidle up to the bar. I tap Salvamil, or not Salvamil, but Razik, like, hey, follow me. Grab your pitcher,
I do.
and walk up to the bar where the big guy is.
I'm sipping out of the pitcher carefully.
Yeah, me too. I walk up and kind of aggressively slam my pitcher tankard on the bar next to the big guy, with a smile on my face, and like, hey friend, good ale here.
Yeah, tell me. How's it
He's a
going?
connoisseur.
This is my my good friend here, Bill.
Hey, my name's actually William, but you can call me Bill. Shake his hand.
No.
It's Richard.
Gives you a really solid handshake back. You
I
can tell
return it.
working man's hands. Big, solid, gruff hands.
Bet you work a plow.
Woodcutter, actually.
Wow. Honest work for an honest man.
Best place to do it. So, what brings you into town? I lived here my whole life. Never seen any of you.
Yeah, just passing through. We're bodyguards, actually.
But we heard
Work.
the woodcutters were a bit short-staffed. Why is that? What's going on? We're sellswords. We're men of and women of opportunity.
I do a lot of work with the loggers guild, but sometimes old people that they're not old, but quorum carpentry, they complain about they were here first and there's a lack of contracting work available and all that. But I'm just a simple woodcutter. But have y'all ever seen the spire that's over there? It spooked me in my entire life.
We sure have.
Yeah, I thought
You
it
tell
looked
you're
pretty,
new in town?
pretty ominous. Yeah.
Yeah,
Is there a
don't ever
ghost
go
tour
there.
or something we could do.
Don't ever go there? What do you
No,
mean?
I've been trying to get it torn down for years. I went there when I was a kid. Tried to sneak in to see what it was all about, being a curious kid and all. And
Yeah, I bet you guys used to make out there all the time.
yeah, well,
Being kids.
near there's always spook stories and folklore and all that. And so I went to go check it out myself, and I heard screams and laughter and strange noises coming from inside. It scared me to death, and I never went back. And I think it's cursed. Other people think so too, but the elves have been around longer than all of us. They say it's a historical landmark, and it's a load of horseshit. I think it should be torn down. It's danger.
It's a real NIMBY situation here in Oaktown.
As a player, I think we should just stay the hell away from that place. Let's move on to the next town.
What rumors have you heard about the spire?
Well, people say it was. Well, some say it used to be the home of a wizard. Back before the Empire had any kind of restrictions on that evil sort of magic that happens and that spooky kind of stuff. And I don't deal with any of that, any of them arcanists or any of that. But supposedly the wizard used to live there, and there might be some magic there. And some people say there's a treasure underneath there, but I say we tear it down and bury it and leave it be. Shouldn't be anything like that left remaining behind anyway.
Well, yeah. Here's to it, friend. May they tear the spire down. Kind of
Here.
offer a cheers. Well, nice talking to you.
Here, here.
The table.
Slam the tankard against them.
As you start to
Significantly drunk.
Meanwhile,
yeah.
I want to talk to Willa about the quality of the potatoes and how they're different than they are at home.
Yes, we cut back to a deal.
Are we talking yellow potatoes? Are we talking red potatoes? Are we talking
Also, Savamel's with you. Savamel's there too, eating the potatoes. And
They're
you're
good,
gonna get
right?
These are amazing. Are you kidding? They're just like so well seasoned. There's like a
And it's like vegetable, but water inside.
But
It's incredible.
It's got this amazing flavor. It's like incredible.
Not fish, right? I mean, it's
It's not fish.
It is like fish, but from the ground.
What do you all think? It's pretty fantastic potatoes, huh?
Yeah, I wonder if they'd be willing to give us the recipe. I mean,
yeah.
I'd love to make this at home.
We can try. We can ask them. Be pretty good. Anyway, what they're Savamel points to the two of you over at the bar, Anton and the Razak. Goes, have you been hearing the other things around here? What do you think? And now Razak wants to go to the spire? I mean, we can go, I suppose. I definitely think we should look around at least a little bit before we leave.
I think so too. I've never been here. I'd like to see what else they have. I hear there's a library over somewhere.
Oh,
That'd be
nice.
great. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Rent
We
some
should-
movies.
Help Razak with whatever he's drawn.
Also, maybe we should heal our friend of his curse.
You're not there.
Maybe not.
Hold on.
We don't have to.
Razak, you're at the bar still.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But meanwhile, we could, if we can also run into.
Anton, do you want to be cursed? I'm just like drunkenly talking, man.
Rob, hold on. Let Mike finish.
Nothing. We
saying?
can go to the sanctuary of peace whenever we can after Razik's thing, and then we can heal Anton.
Yeah, I think
It's on the
that's
agenda. Yeah.
that's probably a good idea, especially since it just happens to be Temple of Sehenain, goddess of the moon. So,
Yeah.
Wow, what
It's
are
a
the
good
odds?
point, yeah.
what are the odds? It's
Although
almost
I'm
as if it's supposed to be lined up perfectly.
sort of worried that he might start liking being what he's become. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm a little scared for him.
Yeah, I don't understand how anyone could like to have a curse like that.
Maybe it's just taking him over.
Well, I'm sure if he worked on it for a bit, he'd be able to take care of it, you know? He'd be able to master it if he really wanted to.
You think you can control it?
Oh, sure. I've heard stories of people that could. You know? Maybe we could read about it in the library.
It's a good
yeah.
idea.
That's a good
Yeah.
idea.
Maybe someone at the sanctuary can tell us more about it too, if they are familiar with this sort of thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. At this point, Razik and Anton, you come back and join them, because you got to try these spicy potatoes. Razik, take one, and he Savamil shoves a bite into your mouth of the potatoes, and they're really good.
I savor it. Oh God.
What?
They're
The
like
potatoes or the
diced and they're like diced potatoes, that are like kind of baked, and they got this like sort of oil drizzle with these different spices on it.
Oh my God.
It tastes
I
really
want
good.
potatoes right now.
Anton, I saved you a drumstick from my plate if you want. You should
No,
probably
no, no,
use
no.
it. Yeah, you should probably- he doesn't even use his hands. He's just like, okay. There was a fork in there, but okay.
All right. Well, what else do you think? Anything else we should do?
Did you guys hear anything up at the bar? You guys were talking to that guy for a little bit.
Well, I can tell you we're definitely going to that spire. At some point.
This is
My
my
eyes-
friend. This
eyes
is my
are
friend
kinda
Anton.
They're both.
He's a boar. I say to the wenches as they pass.
I say
He's
that
a boar.
and Willa.
You don't
We should
understand.
probably find a room soon.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
we're
let's
slow.
head to sleep for the night, huh?
That's-
Been a long
Now
night.
let's go to the Twin Crows
We're gonna
Inn.
drink. We're gonna go to the Twin Crows next.
Keep
Yes,
this
no.
party going.
We're gonna
Let's
walk.
go to the inn, right? Go to the inn
We
bar.
should stop by the
Sure.
forge on the way. I don't know why. They're probably not open, but it's fine.
So good.
God damn it.
As you're starting to step out and starting to gather yourselves, you hear some screams outside, and
Oh, good.
a guy comes in from outside through the door and goes, "Beast, they're attacking my van. Help!" And we're gonna go to our second 5-minute break right here. So everyone, stick around. We're gonna have something cool after this, and we'll see you in 5 minutes.
Hell
See you then.
Ooh.
unblinking.
Justin was doing it again. Just he just stood there unblinking for 5 minutes, wooing.
Creepy bitch.
Welcome back, everyone, for the last part of our episode tonight. So what has happened so far, if you're just now joining us, is a caravan that they were sort of guarding on the way to Oaktown got attacked by a thief, which they ended up capturing. Seemed to have some sort of moment where he spoke in Pangean to Razik and seemed to snap out of it, giving him a message and having no memory of doing so. He ended up taking the thief, dropping him off. You got paid, and you went over to the tavern to have some drinks and some food. After a couple hours, spending some time getting some information about the town, someone came in, burst into the tavern, asking for help, saying something was attacking his wagon outside. What are you all doing? Do you go outside to confront this?
Finish my meat and slam it.
Yes. How intoxicated am I?
That's for you
You
to
are-
decide, I think.
I mean, that's
You're
for the DM to
buzzed.
decide.
No, I think
mean,
you're
I'm
buzzed.
definitely like
I think you're feeling it.
I'm feeling it.
I think you're feeling it.
I pull out my Kopesh and then like drop it. Pick it up again.
All right, we're gonna have Razik and Anton be drunk. You're gonna have certain negatives to some things, but let's get into this. So everyone makes their way outside to.
Yeah. What is everyone
Yeah,
else in the
partner.
tavern doing too? Or is anyone else going to see what the commotion is, or are we the only ones?
I mean, some of them
rushing?
sort of stand up in alarm and sort of are looking out the door to sort of see like what's going on. But no one's sort of hopping to the opportunity to confront whatever this is.
I grabbed
sort of just
Willa,
like on
too,
edge.
Hey, Willa, let's check it out. Let's go.
Yeah. Should like stuff some potatoes. Let's go.
Yeah, perfect. And Willa, you get inspiration.
Yeah, potato inspiration.
Oh man, I want potatoes so bad.
Oh no.
No, I really want potatoes too. All of a sudden, so you step outside, and this sort of the screams from the person coming inside, and other people outside that are seeing this sight. The screams of these humans and humanoids mix with the ferocious screeches of these large owl bears. These bear-like creatures with owl faces. These ferocious monsters who seem to be digging through whatever this caravan had within its crates and barrels, and seem to be digging, looking for some sort of nightly meal. As you step outward from the tavern light, you can see in the distance just a bit. Some of you might still be in the dark, but you can see the light reflecting off these glinting eyes of owl bears that seem to turn towards you. Need everyone to roll initiative.
Hell yeah.
It's like an owl and a bear. Oh, good.
Owl be
7.
damned. 7. Oh, our initiative
No, I
is
got a
not
7.
good.
You got a 10.
Anton, you didn't click your token, I think.
Yep, that sounds about right.
You're right.
It's your major character flaw. Don't worry,
Mhm.
you're gonna fix it in the third act.
You didn't click your token either, Razik.
No,
Let
he didn't do
judge
anything.
not, lest ye be judged.
Oh.
Remove
I will
the
judge.
plank from thine
Sign
own eye.
off. Sign off. You're a loser. I swear to God, I did though. Why
Another
is that not counting?
Try harder.
Oh, I don't have.
Click
that.
harder.
That's what it was. I did. I just needed to believe. It's like
Did you get it? There you go.
I believed. I'm gonna keep
You
that
believed.
21. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna keep the 10 that I got originally.
Razik. Oh, okay. Let's bring you down then. Okay. Looks like Savamil is up.
The most dexterous.
Oh my, holy gods!
so surprised all the time.
It's just so crazy. Take this, you ferocious beast! And fires his light crossbow at the one in front of him. Oh, got a nat 20 for a
Sawmill is
24.
fucking killing it tonight.
So hits the one in front for 11 piercing. You can see the bolt strike against the shoulder of the owlbear. As it turns and seems to be very pissed off by that attack. And that's going to be it for Savamel. It's now the owlbear's turn. The one that it attacked, or Savamel attacked, will move forward.
I don't see them yet. Oh my god, I see them now. Terrifying.
Coming from the darkness and coming forward to do a couple attacks. It's going to reach out with its beak towards Savamel with a 19 to hit Savamel. That will hit. So that's going to be 9 piercing to Savamel. And then it's going to make a claw attack, scratching at Anton with a 23 to hit. That's going to hit for
The fuck.
13 slashing. As you're sort of still kind of just shaking off the pitcher of alcohol you've been consuming, get scratched across your chest. It's like Trailer Park Boys holding your drink up. And that's the owlbear's turn. It's Razik, your turn.
Yeah.
You didn't use your initiative, man.
Who?
Yeah, you had a 16.
Yeah, you had a 16.17.
We're going with it what it is now, guys.
All right.
Yep, it's locked in. It's too
Attention.
late.
It's locked. It's locked. Razik, you're up.
And I'm gonna carpe diem as I slide behind the bear, opposite side from Anton, to get sneak attack, and summon a psychic blade in my hand as I stab at thee from Hell's Heart with advantage with a 22 to hit.
That's a hit.
All right, I'm gonna cut at its Achilles tendons
Ooh.
with a 7 sneak and 9 psychic.
All right. Got it.
All right, other end, bonus action, other tendon.
Officially bloodied.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Ooh. At 20. Go ahead and roll
Nat
damage.
20. That's going to be 10 psychic damage. As I'm going to step
it.
back 5 feet. And that's going to be my turn. So I kind of
It
dance
seems
back.
to just be taking the damage. No wounds left behind by your psychic blades. And it's the other owlbear's turn as it drops the food that it had in its mouth and its beak and rushes forward.
I point at Razik.
Moves here.
Hey! Back at you.
Kind of coming towards the tavern light behind you, and we'll go to beak attack against Willa.
This is a rough town. These are basically the raccoons. It's like
Yeah,
owlbears.
21 to hit Willa.
Yeah.
That's going to be 7 piercing as it snaps against you.
Ah,
And then actually sidesteps over, just being aggressive, just steps over and slashes against Gemma. Willa, you will get an opportunity attack if you'd like.
oh yeah, she'll pull out her maul and swing.
11 misses. It sort of bounces off its exterior. You don't get a good hit on it. And it swings its claws at Gemma for a 15.
It comes at her, and instinctually she puts her hands up and she casts shield, but at the same time it surges her wild magic.
Yes.
For-
This sort of
shit.
shield comes forward. The wild magic surge activates, and we get the result of 24.
So it
Your-
misses her, but or deflects. She deflects the hit.
You're a pumpkin now.
Your skin turns a vibrant shade of red as you cast this spell. Your skin just turns this red, deep red color.
It happens when I drink a lot, so.
But it's like deep red.
That's
You almost
great.
look like a tiefling. Yeah, right now. Okay, and that is going to be the owl bear's turn. It's now Gemma's turn, as you're in front of it. You've just turned red.
She will, after she deflects it, she like instinctually tries to push it back, and she'll cast a thunder wave at it to push
Okay.
back. But also again triggering her
Yes.
chance for a wild magic. Oh shit, that's a 5. Oh fuck. Okay. For a 53.
Yep. Another effect comes.
But it has to make a con save.
This is like one that I'm not sure I should reveal to you or not. I'll say that nothing. I'll say that you instantly become sober. You sober up immediately.
Okay.
That's all you find out about now.
That's the worst
But-
possible outcome.
Great.
I do want you to roll 5d6 though.
5d6.
Thank you, Justin.
Yes.
Shit. Okay. That's a 16.
Okay.
But
leave
it
it
still
at
has to
that.
make a con save. Oh god. This is
Yes.
terrible fucking.
Uh,
too. It's like the second to last worst damage roll I could have done.
well, I got in that one.
Oh, good. It takes 3 thunder damage. Oh, and
Push
it's
back.
pushed away 10 feet, so it gets kind of pushed towards Willa. I think it stops there because it can't go past 10 feet.
Well, I'm assuming you kind of wave it out, right? Like push
Yeah.
out. So I'll allow it
It's
to go
kinda like-
there.
Yeah.
It almost knocks into Willa, but you kind of force it back, and you can see it slide back, and its claws seem to scrape against the sort of dirt and mud below it, and you can see these long scratch marks as you push back, and that's where it remains. Is there anything else you want to do, Gemma?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to run. I'm gonna run over here towards the wreckage, and put some distance between me and that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Anton.
That was a good hit, Razik. Now watch this. Take a dramatic swipe, like with a flourish, my Kopesh. With a 18.
You are no longer
Or-
blessed, so I have to
Oh,
remove
okay.
that.
That's
but
my
a
disadvantage?
16. Nope, no disadvantage. Just you had a +2 there from your bless from last time. But the
Still pretty good.
16 does actually still hit it. So you still hit
Right.
with your Kopesh.
Yeah.
All right, 8 magical slashing. And we'll see if we take that poison damage. Con save. DC 13. I got a 22, so it does not take the poison damage because it's only 1.
Right.
So, anything else, Anton? You still have your
Yeah.
on-fan attack.
Follow up with my offhand attack. For
That's
16
gonna hit.
Hell yeah.
That hits.
with 9
Right.
piercing damage.
You've wounded it gravely as you slash both of your swords against it, and it seems to be pretty hurt, barely kind of clinging on.
Yeah, I'm gonna do an action surge and
Okay.
use my drunken bravado to take another swipe. Now, do I use my? Can I use my main weapon for this?
You do.
Yes, it would be your main
Yeah.
weapon.
Yeah. This 15.
A 15 does hit.
All right.
It's a large creature.
Wow.
How do you do it?
All right. I kind of flip the sword around and just
My
go
God.
under his neck with a big flourish and a big smile on my face.
And you slash through it, and you can see this blood from the creature just scatter, the scarlet splatter across the ground as it collapses.
You got
the mud and soil.
and you're like looking at it. And you're like,
I look at Razik and just kind of like shrug, like, yeah,
And that's
Cool,
your
bros.
turn. It's gonna be Willa's turn.
Oh, I should have flanked with you, dude. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're good. She'll call out. She's next to the owlbear, but assuming it's like maybe facing Gemma, she's like, "Hey, over here!" And she'll swing at it to call its attention.
Good
18.
hit.
18's definitely a hit.
Sweet. 11 bludgeoning.
All right. You slam against it. Definitely hear almost like a bone crack as you do so. Anything else for you?
That's it.
Okay. Savamel's turn. He goes, "Oh, good job, Anton. You crazy, man." And he moves forward. And
The hype squad, the perpetual hype squad.
moves just on the other side of you and fires his light crossbow at the owlbear. Ooh, got a 6. It misfires and slams into the ground. Goes, damn it.
Put your drink down,
And-
Savamel.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm a healer. That's right. Turns around and shoots a healing word as his bonus action towards Anton for 6 healing.
Thanks, man. I love you.
You owe me a drink.
He's drunk,
As the
motherfucker.
it's just a complete
Been a rough
mess.
day.
Like, cut to the outside from a sober perspective, and everyone's just kind of like swinging randomly. Like, you got this, man. Razik, it's your
He
turn.
loves him.
All right. Rassik's going to flank with Willa. I'm
There
gonna
you go.
take one psychic blade, stab down at its paw that is closest to it, closest to him, I guess,
Mhm.
with a primary psychic blade, pew, with a 22 to hit.
Ooh, that's a hit.
That is gonna be 8 and 8, so 8 sneak, 8 psychic,
16. All right.
and I'm
Bloody.
gonna dodge as my bonus action. And I'm gonna stay where I'm at, and on my turn.
Okay, cool. It's now the owlbear's turn. Reacting to the attack that it just had, turns around and snaps at you with its beak. Because you are dodging, it will have disadvantage.
Woo!
So that's a 12. That's going to miss you. And then we'll try and slash at you with its claws, also with disadvantage. These are simple creatures. I got a 9.
I kind of
So
move
also
aside,
misses.
like even with my
And,
dragon poise.
It's Gemma's turn.
I want to move around here towards the dark area. Is that okay?
Yes, just double move through that stuff.
Oh, so
There's barrels and
like
things.
5, 15, 25, 30. I can get there with my move.
Yep, you can get there in 30.
Kind of like
Yeah, but
try
no, I
to-
can't see you.
trying to get into the darkness, so
Mm-hmm.
no one can really see me from the tavern, and I'll chuck a firebolt from like kind of yeah, just chuck a firebolt at it.
Yeah,
Way I'm in
you
the
got partial
darkness.
cover as
Yeah.
well from it. Yeah.
Let's see this. And I'm gonna actually use my inspiration since we're almost done here.
Yeah, absolutely. We are wrapping up soon after this.
Oh,
Metagame.
god damn it. 13.
Ah, that's so annoying when you get both.
I know.
But you actually hit.
All right. I'll take it.
Yeah.
For 7 fire damage.
All right, 7 fire damage. Got it.
And then kind of duck behind the wagon.
Yep. Okay. You can see this sort of bolt of flame just come from the darkness and strike and sort of singe the part of the owl bear's hide as it turns and to react. But it is Anton's turn.
Right. Light issues. Okay, so I'm gonna just move over here, help him out. Take another sloppy swipe here with my Kopesh poison. For 11, sloppy.
Just misses.
All right, and all right, try that again. No, okay. So, sorry, I'm drunk. When I missed,
You can just do that? Oh my god, that changes everything. I can just say
An
that.
ability.
when I missed, do I
Is that
get to
his
take another?
ability?
Do I get
So
to
you
take
take your-
another swipe with the same weapon?
No,
Yeah,
with
you're
your take
off-
your
Yeah.
off your
I
hand.
have to try with
offhand.
my offhand.
Yeah,
All
your
right,
short
that's
sword
fine.
offhand.
Fuck it.
You got a 22. That's a hit.
22,
That's the spirit.
8 piercing.
8 piercing. All right. With that, Razzie sort of misses and then sort of drunkenly almost falls forward and attacks and pierces his sword into the owl bear. And he goes, "Oh, I hit." And that's an 8 piercing.
I meant to
there.
do that.
Anton, you're so
I meant to do-
good.
That thief we caught earlier is just laughing at us right now. I can feel it.
He's watching this
Just
from
watching
behind
this
bars.
He's tied up. You're gonna
Trying
break
to
his legs
kill
later.
his owlbear.
It's Willow's turn.
Willa will swing. She says, "Go home, Anton. You're drunk." She swings her ball.
I'm
For
helping.
17.
Do it again. You have
That
in
one's-
case you get
Oh
You
yeah,
get
you have advantage.
Because I'm.
Oh, I have advantage. Oh,
across from
yeah,
you.
yeah. A 23?
Yeah, it's still higher, but not a crit. But you still hit for sure. So you slam your maul, boom, against the head of the owl bear.
For 8
For
damage.
8 bludgeoning. It is barely hanging on. You can see that it's sort of stars almost swirling around. At least that's what Anton sees. As it goes to Savamel. See, he's gonna fire his crossbow at it.
Put your drink down first.
Oh my god.
He
What
lowers
is
his
happening?
crossbow.
Oh my god, these are owlbears. Oh, we do not have these in the underwater country.
We don't have. How are they owls? Are they bears? Am I drunk? Fires
All of those
the
things.
Owl bass? What?
and he hits for 15. It's gonna deal 9. He actually kills the owl bear right
What
into
a
the head, and owl bear
Savabel's my favorite.
collapses. Oh, I did it!
You're
Yes.
reloading it too. It just accidentally.
Nice shot, buddy. Nice shot.
Thanks.
Hey, I'll raise a tankard to that. I raise my I pick off my tankard from the floor that I assume is very warm.
Yeah.
You guys are so good at fighting.
Do I?
So
I put my
do I
hand around
feel-
Anton, and
Get here.
they're like, "We should go get you checked out. You're gonna die from boar curse if we don't get you checked out, man."
I'm gonna pull my hood closer a little bit because I see how red my skin is, you know. But
Yes.
do I feel any of the additional effects that that I had going on? Like, did I feel that going on even if I failed the magic surge?
What do you mean exactly? Like
You made me roll 5d6.
Oh,
and
right.
I was sober. Yeah.
As of right now, you were just very sober.
Okay.
Just all gone, and your skin is red. That's all you feel right now.
Okay. And I'll just kind of sit here on the edge of the darkness.
And
I just wanted to make sure. Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, nothing else right now. And that is the end of combat. What do you want to do as we sort of are wrapping up here? What's your next moves?
I want to pee off the bridge with Anton. In the middle of the night, presumably.
I'm gonna call Willow over and he's like, "Hey, I need to get into a room. I need to hide because I don't know how long this is gonna last."
Oh, hey, yeah. How about I check us in and then we'll find like a back door, and kind of
Yeah, that's cool.
bring you in through there. Okay.
It'll
Okay.
probably be gone later. I just, I don't want to freak anyone out.
Plan is to head to
Right.
the inn. Put Crow's End.
You guys can pee
Gemma,
off the
did you-
bridge on the way.
Did you see that, Gemma? You saw how I swiped that guy
Yeah,
right
yeah.
in the neck?
I,
Gemma?
You
Yeah.
trust this guy?
yeah, he saved me. I don't know. He can
I
fight.
don't know anymore.
I don't know. I'm not exactly sure anymore.
To the spire! I say raising my
I don't trust that
raising
guy.
my warm, my super warm correct.
And with that, we're gonna end tonight. We're gonna end with tonight. As you all you're heading to the inn at this point, and we'll figure it out from there. Yeah, thank you to our audience for sticking around. We actually didn't get to any of like the spooky things that I had planned, but
It was pretty spooky.
guess what? That still is there, and we're gonna have that next time. So it's not going away. So I am very excited to see where we explore with Oaktown. It's gonna be some cool stuff ahead. And so yes, thank you for everyone for coming to our Halloween episode, seeing us dress up. It's been really fun. I hope you all had a good time. And Tales of Terramir is going to be back in 2 weeks on November 2nd at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we will have a rerun of this episode next week on October 26th. So if you missed any part of this, you'll get plenty of time to catch up and watch it just in time for Halloween. And this episode will also be available on YouTube and your favorite podcast platforms within the next few days. So again, thanks for watching, and good night.
Thanks.
Bye, friends.
Bye.
Thank you.